MTG and take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never won't miss the vibe. Scrolling through my feed, looking for a good time. Hatcher on YouTube, dropping truth and rhyme. Passion for magic, he's playing the cards right. Live stream so funny, keeping us up all night. Waking up early, smelling bacon in the air. Gotta start the day with a savory fare. Evening rolls around, time to chill and unwind. Tune in for chill streams where relaxation you'll find. Come hang out, let's battle for Lord of the Board. Hatcher's got the insights, he's got us all aboard. In the world of magic, the gathering, he's a master and a guide. So let's talk MTG and take the ride. So let's talk MTG and take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never want to miss the vibe. Hatcher is the master of MTG. Oh, live streams and videos are never a bore. Streams are fun, super chaotic. You'll be back as it's all hypnotic. Come hang out, let's battle for Lord of the Board. Hatcher's got the insights, he's got us all on board. In the world of magic, the gathering, he's a master and a guide. So let's talk MTG and take the ride. For more fun, you better subscribe. You never won't miss the vibe.
Always doing it sunny side up. It's the hen. Fuck. What up, my friends? We're here to open up a Duskmourn pre-release kit. You know me, I like to slap the box. Just ask your mother. Okay. All right. Before we get in to our nonsense, let us share the live stream link in the Discord. I like how we say it's us when I got to do all the work. All right. Let's see here. I forgot to let everybody know about the new magic video because I didn't notify everybody properly. All right. right, whatever. My bad. That might explain why not as many people saw the video as well. Oh, I'll send that out too. There we go. Okay. All right. That was my bad. I didn't even notice. Instead of tagging everybody in the Discord to let them know that the new video was out, I didn't. I typed at every instead of at everyone. Oh well. That's how it goes. So, let's see what's going on here with the chat. What up, Gossett, Joe, Eng, Zircon, Millmaster, Jess, Kenzuki, Fisher, Yamagoro, Farky. Who's next here? Who is next on the hello list? Shelton, Juglum, Sandwich, Kevin, Nev, Jesse, Breakstop. All right, I think I got everybody. Millmouse, you almost DM'd me earlier about that, but you figured it was something wrong on your phone as usual. Nope, this time it's something wrong. Something wrong with my noodle, with my old brain. What up, Goddard? What up, John? Oh. So, hope you guys have been having a good day. Now I understand a little bit more why my video didn't do as well today. If I don't tell people it's around, they're not going to know. And then I just got to rely on YouTube 100%, right? Goddard, new MTG news update. Netflix shows back on. Apparently, where'd you hear this from? Where'd you hear this from? What up, Carla Joe? Yeah, that's funny timing if they're like saying, oh, the Magic Show's back on when the news was floating around the last few days that it's donezo, right? And I'll believe it. I'll believe it when I see it, bro. I'll believe it when I see it. So, I mean, you guys excited about the Duskmourn? You guys excited about the Duskmourn pre-release? You sent it to me on Twitter. All right, Goddard, I'll take a look at that later. I'll take a look at it later because I don't have Twitter on this computer or on my phone because I think that Twitter is not a very good platform. So I limit it to one computer in my house and I refuse to have it on my phone because I don't feel like getting notifications from it. Fisher, the first thing you did today after waking up was like and watch the video. Well, thanks, buddy. There's a Variety article posted an hour ago. That's hilarious. All right, well, that's fine. I'm cool with it being back on. We'll see if it actually makes it to air, though. You know what I mean? Maybe the fact that everyone was talking about it being gone is what's caused this. People looking here and go, wait, no, it's not gone. It's not gone. All right, we're talking about it. Hold on. Okay, so they got a new showrunner. It was revealed during the Geeked Week event. The new take on the series is now in production. New take? Plot details for the new iteration are being kept under wraps. Okay, so they're scrapping everything they've already done. They're scrapping everything they they already did and starting over. Okay. Well, that's believable. Of course, that means that if it's going to happen, it'll be years from now. And will it? I'm still skeptical. So I'm going to hold back my expectations for now, bro. 100%. It is funny timing, though, considering like 2 or 3 days ago, I was like, yo, show's dead. And now they're like, we got a new showrunner. So it's just bouncing around from different producer to different producer. And now this one is starting over from scratch. So, and I'll also be 100% real. Netflix is known now for making garbage. You know what I mean? Like that movie Atlas where Jennifer Lopez is like the most unlikable character she's ever played and is not believable as a grizzled veteran, and then your brain just shuts off when the mech starts getting upset that Buddy's not using the right pronouns for it. It's like, you're not even a person. You're not a fucking person. You're a fucking mech. You're a tool. You're a toaster. You're the equivalent of an elevator. Shut up, idiot. Somebody reprogram this stupid piece of crap. Shut up. Shut up. That's how I felt when it got to that point in the show. I was like, and I'm done. All the other stuff had been crap up to that point. Carly was already pissed off about the continuity issues with, they're making a big deal about how much she wants coffee, and then she gets coffee and turns around and the coffee machine's just gone. It's like, do you fucking half-wit idiots have anybody who pays attention to anything in your scramble to churn out your fucking worthless garbage? You know? Exactly, Goddard. It's just going to get canceled again. It's just going to get canceled again. Carly, yeah, I was ragging on Atlas. 100%. You can make a movie based on making toast in the bathroom and Netflix would buy it. Yeah, how about making a movie about taking a fucking toaster in the shower? Oh, man. So, yeah, the fact that Netflix is making a magic show again doesn't fill me with... I don't believe it'll actually come to fruition. It's going to take years, and they're just going to pull the plug on it again because the people in charge of it are just going to go, I don't want nothing to do with it. You know, whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Rodriguez, you're an air fryer? Well, I guess you need less oil to operate then, buddy. So yeah, Netflix is like, anytime I'm excited about like, oh, this movie sounds cool, and then I see the Netflix is attached to it, I just go, like when I've got a big list of movies that I want to watch, right? And I'll be deciding between them. I can't remember what they are, so I'll do a quick Google search. And half the time when I see the Netflix logo, I just go, not watching that one today. Not watching that one today. Not watching that one today. It happens a fair bit. It happens a fair bit. Oh, you know what? I should have done a poll. I got a question. I'm going to put it into a poll. Hold on. Are you excited for pre-release? Whoop. You excited for the Duskmourn pre-release? You guys going to the pre-release? What's going on? What's going on? I'm going. This ain't my kit for it, obviously. This kit belongs to the store and shall be returned unto them tomorrow. But I figured since we were one day from pre-release and I had this kit and we didn't end up opening it in one of the other live streams, this is the, I mean, if I don't open it today, it's just going back to the shop, right? So we're going to do it up. We're going to do it up. Let's take a look at the, box. I like that they themed the little cardboard ripcord into the moth themes of Duskmourn, right? You got the box art, which shows busted up flooring, so the house is kind of beat down. And like as you look, it does kind of look crazy. Wait a minute, you got a hallway bending off this way, but then you've got windows facing down, right? So it does have some warped dimensions. I really wonder what the original plan for Duskmourn was, because it feels like so many different things we get from it are absolutely contradictory. Like they just, this This whole ruling by committee where every idiot puts on a blindfold and just writes on the walls what they want the fucking set to be, and then each person reveals their wall like 2 months apart, and you just go, can you have any kind of coherency, please? Like a little bit? A little bit? Yamagoro, you wish you could afford to go. Well, you know what? You're right. Pre-releases are getting more expensive. This one I think is going to be probably like $45, $50. So you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Joe, the pre-release tournaments are the most you spend on Magic sets anymore? You don't get the boxes and stuff? Nev, you haven't been excited about any of the sets this year. Well, Bloomborough was exciting for me. All right. Let's pull the ripcord. Welcome to your new forever home. Oh, our new forever home? Yeah, we mean your new home for a month and a half before we slap out another lazily cobbled together garbage set. All right. This is pretty cool, actually. You got Valgavoth towering over the house. And then you've got... Oh, look, they actually made the bigger cardboard pieces into something this time. Usually it's just a piece of art. Fisher, your roommate wants to snag a kit but doesn't want to deal with all the people. Well, fair enough. All right, let's see what's inside this. I'm gonna tear this apart. I really wish that they would assemble this in a way where you could take it apart without ripping it, you know? Like the bundles used to have an outer wrap where the edge here would just have a little bit of gummy on it so you could pull it apart without ripping it. Because you want to see the inside, right? So you got furniture, you got some ghosts trapped in the walls here. And then on this side, you got all of this. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. And then inside, you've got a stairwell leading downwards and just more dimensions of the house. Okay, so inside we've got the pre-release kit die. I got a black and yellow one here with the butterfly on it. Not butterfly, moth. The Valgamoth. And then the promo is a hedge shredder. So get your lawn equipment. I wonder if the arena code is 1 per for this set or 5. I wonder how they're doing it. I feel like the 5 ones were because they misprinted the cards. Limit 5. Oh, I was wrong. This one, 5 codes. 5 codes per account for Duskmourn. I wonder how they decide whether they're going to do 1 or 5. Maybe they tried 5 and then they went back to 1 to see what would happen. And then because of the results they got, they went, let's go back to 5. So it's 5 codes this time around. And then you've got the locked and... Oh, I guess just locked. Wait, did the other one say locked and unlocked? Or would they both say locked? Oh, they both said locked. I guess that makes sense. You just take the locked ones off, right? So I like the fact that they include those. I like it when you actually have the tokens that you need. Unlike the Offspring tokens, which was there was a billion of, and Wizards didn't have the foresight to include them all. Or they just wanted to game the system and make you chase after the tokens, right? What set had only 1? Bloomborough. Okay, so the insert is... Duskmourn is the endless mansion full of rooms to explore. When battling the terrors of the house, unlocking the right room is often the key to survival. So they, instead of making this a full piece of art now, they've got rules clarifications. Normally the back side will be like how to build your deck, and then the front side will just be art. But in this case, they've got clarifications for the rooms because I guess they're trying to stop problems. And the fact that like they say you don't need judges for events anymore, I imagine is part of it too, right? So for the rules clarifications, it says a room is fully unlocked if both of its doors, both of its halves have been unlocked. A room counts as a single enchantment even if both its doors are unlocked. If a room enters the battlefield without being cast, both of its doors are locked. You can pay their cost to unlock them later. What's the mana value of a room? When being cast, the chosen half's mana value on the battlefield the combined mana value of all unlocked doors, and the combined mana value of both halves anywhere else. Magic really is getting more complex. Like, there is no way around that fact, right? So we've got a pretty sweet Valgavoth divider insert. I like this. And then we've got the actual booster packs. So these are the North American packs. The other ones that I was opening were Japanese. So we're going to see how these compare quality-wise to the Japanese booster packs. Wacky races on lawnmowers. That's not till next year. That is not until next year. All right. I've seen a ton of the commons from this set, so I'm just going to slap them all down if you want to take a gander at those. And then the uncommons here. And for the rare, we have an entity tracker. Looking real goofy. That's the 3 mana 2/3 flash. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, and whenever you fully unlock a room, draw a card. We got the common land. And the foil is a Winter's Intervention. And then a rules insert. Play Magic on mobile. Play Arena the slowest way possible on a tiny screen. What up, Thompson? How's it going, buddy? How's my day been? My day has been all right, bro. It's been all right. All right, so and there you go. Next pack. Juggling, I don't think I've ever seen that movie, actually. I don't remember ever seeing California spelled with a K, so. All right, we've got a Goofbag Nashi. Look at him. This is what's happened to Magic now. Magic is now a stupid fucking techno rat with techno gadgets and stupid hair. I'm looking for my mama. Where's my mother? So many people don't realize Nashi is like an adopted kid. So like, Tamio fucked a rat? Which is hilarious. Okay. So, commons. Whoop. And then the uncommons. Whoop. The rare Enduring Tenacity, which is 2 black and 2 for a 4/3. Whenever you gain life, target opponent loses that much life. And when it dies, it comes back as a non-creature enchantment. And we got a foil, Final Vengeance. This is just a common land, but the art's pretty cool, man. I do like the cabin. So, all right. All right. That was pack number 2. A rat with a Dragon Ball Z Scouter and a Proton bag. It's so stupid. Oh, I'll make sure that one goes back to the shop. I don't want that being used as a Lord of the Board card. Yeah, Fisher. Nashi used to be like badass, man. He ran like a motorcycle gang and stuff, and then he just turned into a little goober. You gonna get my mama, Kaido? Can I come along? Fuck you, little bitch. All right, commons. Uncommons. The rare is Reluctant Role Model. Look at this guy. Look at this douche. This is what Magic the Gathering has become, man. Are you kidding me? Hi, this looks like a guy I went to fucking college with, man. He's like, check it out. I got a techno axe and a cell phone stuck to my chest. Beep, beep. I'm wearing a douchebag vest. And we got a cool looking mountain. And a foil Wickerfolk Thresha. Oh, and an insect token. That's not too shabby either. What? All right, next booster pack. Next boost ore pack. We got an art card in this one too, and it is... Oh, that's alright. That's not too bad for a horror set. Although... Actually, what the hell is even supposed to be going on here? Like, why is there just a red skeletal arm in front of this? It feels... The more I look at it, the more incoherent this feels, actually. Like, what the hell is that about? Okay. Now, for the commons, we got these guys. For the uncommons, we got these guys. Oh, we got multiple rares this time. We got Swarm Weaver. That's already both these fucking rares. Both these rares are fucking dinged up on the top. Look at that shit. You guys see that fucking... Look at it. Look at this. Look at this horse shit. Look at this low quality fucking garbage. These greedy fucking cocksmokers at Wizards can't be bothered to print these cards to a reasonable standard, but want to keep cranking the price. They can suck the entirety of my ass, bro. That's bullshit. That is fucking bullshit. There's a foil Insidious Fungus as well. Both of them, man. Both of them. Ugh. Shit pisses me off, bro. The quality standards at Wizards are so low. So low. You think it's from the booster? I don't think it is. I don't think it is, Juggling, because it's only on the rares, dude. It's only on the fucking rares. So I doubt it's from... I doubt it's from the fucking top crimping thing. When you crimp, it actually fucking dents the cards. It puts a crimp line. I used to collect crimps back when misprints were like rare in Magic the Gathering. Because I was like, wow, the cards are printed to such a good standard. You rarely see cards that are fucked up. But now that's become the standard. Because Wizards is cheap and greedy. That's why. A dull blade issue. See, now that sounds more likely to me. Alright, we got another art card. Oh, who are you gonna call? Not Magic. Da 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 da. Bow, bow, bow. Dumb bitch. Alright. We got the commons. We got them commons. And then the uncommons. Whoop. And then the rare is a Dazzling Theater / Prop Room. 4 mana enchantment. Creature spells you cast have Convoke is the theater side. And Prop Room is untap each creature you control during each other player's untap step. I summon up a room full of props. It means that all my creatures are ready again on your turn, even if they ran over and fought you, because he has a top hat or something. Okay. Rampaging Soul Rager and a Murky Sewer. Now, if people keep saying that that they see AI artwork in this Magic stuff, but I don't buy it, man. It's just fucking trendy now to say shit is AI. Wizards is hiring actual fucking artists and paying them, so we'll get to the point where the artwork is AI. No need to rush it. Nowadays, somebody's just like, yo, I see one thing that looks off to me. It has to be AI. And it's like, nah, it's probably just an imperfection created by the human hand. Okay, we got a mythic rare this time. We got an Overlord of the Flood Pits. And a foil Flesh Burrower. And a Funky Swamp. And an insert. Teferi, Wizards confirmed the AI art. Okay, show me a specific post where they confirmed this Magic card has AI art. Because if you're just saying that the president or the fucking CEO of Hasbro or whatever has touted how they're using AI in a number of ways, guess what? It's not the fucking art yet. So if there's actually a declaration from them specifically saying this Magic card has AI art, Cool. Thumbs up. You're right. Otherwise, you're fucking absolutely wrong. 1000%. We have not reached the point. Wizards has not come out and said, we're using AI artwork on Magic cards. In fact, when they've done their AI declarations, even the most recent one, they said that they have not used it for any fucking final versions of Magic art or whatever. So, there is a lot of misinformation flying around. That's right. D&D is getting way more AI'd than Magic. It's only a matter of time where they're absolutely going to start using AI for Magic artwork. They absolutely will. Once you hit the threshold of one of two scenarios, either the artwork that is made by AI no longer has super glaring fucking like flaws where they have extra fingers and look all fucked up, or people just don't care anymore. One of those two will happen. Think about how many people threw fits about Universes Beyond and The Walking Dead. I'm never going to play Magic. And now Universes Beyond is just like, whatever, you know? Nev, it's possible. It is definitely possible that some artists are generating with AI and then adding touches on to make a finalized product. That's not out of the question. But we have no fucking definitive proof that any of this shit is AI. And for me, I'm already fucking tired of all these AI experts who just point at everything and go, that's AI, I know it. No, it's not. It's not AI. No, I know it. No, you don't know shit, motherfucker. You have a random, uninformed opinion. That's what you have. So, I'm not going to fucking point at Magic artists' hard work and go, that's AI. That's AI. That's AI. But if they pull a fucking Faye Dalton and start stapling together other people's work, stealing it or whatever, you know, there you go. It's just, it's not realistic. Yeah, there you go. Teferi, I'm AI. See? It's that simple. It's that simple. What would be worse, AI designed sets or product placement in Magic cards? I mean, the whole fucking, what are you talking about? Product placement. Fallout. Warhammer, that's all product placement. Universe Beyond is nothing but fucking product placement, bro. Product placement is placed in the product already. Ness, the Lara Croft AI stuff was for an ad. Wizards has been caught using AI for Magic ads. But as far as I understand, there has not been a single instance of anybody definably proving that AI was used on actual Magic cards. AI was used on Wizards of the Coast products in terms of Dungeons and Dragons books. But other than that, Millmaster, what difference would a Coke can and a piece of art matter now? Really? Like, what difference would it even fucking make? Like, how would it feel any fucking different than what they're doing already? Fucking have Jace standing in front of a fucking Subaru, right? Have Liliana advertising the newest nasty dragon. When she dominates the men. What up, cat girls? Farky, Warhammer decks brought you back in after almost a decade away, quickly left shortly after, but you enjoy Fallen casually. See, and that helps to touch on one of the problems that Magic the Gathering is going to have going forwards, is that this IP juicery, it has very diminishing returns. So like, look at all these new customers we have. Are they buying other products? No. You don't want Thunderbutt Junction? You don't want to get thundered in the butthole, bro? You know, like, come on. We're doing wacky races and stupid space crap. Don't you want that too? Auto Magic is restricted to art theft. Yup. Fisher, you don't understand why people hate on AI art for advertising. Like, who really cares? Commercial or trash anyways. As far as I'm concerned, I don't want AI artwork in, like, on actual Magic cards. But for throwaway backgrounds behind the actual Magic cards or advertising, I don't give a fuck. As long as the AI wasn't made by stealing people's work. You know? That's the deal. That's the deal. Carly Joe, Kool-Aid, Secret Lair 2027. Oh, flashbacks of the Mug Pisser. No! No! Goddard, AI actually has great uses. Swarm him, people. Pull his arms off. Beat him with sand-filled hoses. How dare you say that? AI definitely has particular uses that are no real problem. It's fine, you know? But I don't want magic art created with it. It feels like it's eventually going to happen though, you know? I feel you on that one, Farky. Wizards is hopping around from world to world to world to world, and it's become more of a buffet kind of concept where it's like just go and pick a few different things, right? Because not everything's going to be for you. Before, all the Magic products they made were pretty much for everybody, and now that's not the case anymore. Now we've entered the realm where Magic's become a fucking joke. It's become a big old joke where they just randomly nonsense whatever. Jay, you just bought 20 turn inside outs because if Monstrous Rage is worth $2. Yeah, you know what? I understand the logic. Turn inside out is really fucking strong. +3 power, and if the creature gets iced, you get a 2/2. Like, the power creep in Magic is fucking bonkers. It's bonkers. Nav, I doubt there'll be any NASCAR influences for the death race set. It'll be such a sanitized death race concept too. And it's just going to be the same hokey bullshit as Duskmourn, where they just throw everything at the wall and just go, here's all the references. I summoned Dale Earnhardt. His ultimate is to catch on fire. Dale, no. Carly Joe, you'd enjoy blocks that expand the planes we become acquainted with. Good luck. Good luck. Wizards isn't doing that anymore. Now it's one stop shop drop off. And what tie-ins can we do? Look at, you want to go back to Kamigawa? You guys liked Kamigawa? We're going back to Kamigawa. Oh, really? Yeah, but hold on. It's thousands of years in the future, and it's Cybercock 2077. What? Yeah, we're introducing a new planeswalker who uses raccoon drones. What? You know? Then you got Thunder Junction. Check it out, it's a cowboy set. All the buildings are made of wood, except the gigantic concrete Metroplex. The what? Yeah, it's got an elevator that uses key cards. In this world full of wooden buildings and rickety crap. Yeah. And like up on the 10th floor, they actually have laser tripwires. What? You know, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. Yeah, Habanero, that doesn't feel wrong. You see, Magic is another cheap kids toy made by a company that's doing everything it can to sell kids whatever garbage they won't question. Hasbro is having a hard time because nobody wants their shitty toys anymore. So they have to get their money from Magic the Gathering, which is why Magic the Gathering has to keep having price increases. They have to find a way to keep cutting costs, which means lower quality product, less time spent on development, and they have to churn out products ever faster. This is a recipe for destruction. It's fucking unsustainable. Look, we have to make more and more products, and they have to become more and more expensive, but we're spending no time on testing or balancing. Like, they fucked up Modern by accident. By accident. They designed a set to impact Modern, but they made a card that wasn't meant to be for Modern. It was for Commander, and that card fucking ruined Modern. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. When did Magic switch from the 3-block system for sets? Around the time of War of the Spark. And it's we've suffered ever since from whiplash with the stories where they're just like, we gotta go. So we're gonna spend like an entire episode of the story just kind of laying the groundwork, and then we're just gonna blast through meandering nonsense for a bit, and then ultra cram the ending in. Like Valgavoth in the written story knocks somebody down with his wing, and that's it. That's all he does to the heroes. He knocks one of them down with a wing. That's fucking it. He's this big towering demon who's taken over the entire world. That's all he did. It's awful. Doomblade Duskmourn feels like a fever dream. Yeah, you're right. It does, bro. It's fucking incoherent. It's just a bunch of stuff stapled together. And they're like, Valgavoth took over the world like a long time ago. Okay, then why are there a ton of people in brand new clothing with brand new gear? Valgavoth took over a long time ago, and in the written story, everyone's clothes are ruined and tattered. Okay, why is everybody in new stuff? Go ask Rosewater. Rosewater's like, they came from a different world. Fuck you! You told us that, like, almost nobody could come to Duskmourn, right? You told us that over the years, almost nobody could come there. And you told us that Duskmourn had 80s level technology. But now you're telling us there's another Magic world we don't know about where they have 80s level technology and ghost-busting gear that they've specifically built to fight ghosts to take into Duskmourn? What are you fucking talking about? Fuck you, makes sense. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. Do I think something like Duskmourn uses a bunch of horror-themed slush art? No. I think they commissioned a bunch of actual horror art for Duskmourn and then crammed a bunch of extra crap in other ways for slush art. 100%. That's why you have random... Why do you think fucking Jace is there? Jace was never meant to be part of the story. They just have some random Jace stuff kicking around. Okay, put it in. Take the Tamio artwork we still have from Kamigawa where she's being digitized and shove her in there. Like the Tamio Nashi story is so fucking stupid. Oh no! Tamio's digital ghost is stuck in a ghost trap. And we're supposed to cry about Nashi. Oh, no, my fucking digital ghost mama. Fuck off. So there's nothing to connect to anymore, bro. Really. There's nothing to connect to with what they're doing overall. So it's just, for people who don't give a fuck about lore or anything sticking together, they're probably fine. It's just more cards to play with. But for anybody who actually genuinely likes the high fantasy feel of Magic, it's done. It's fucking dead. The only taste of it we get all year is Bloomborough and a little side action from Foundations, which will not have a story. It will just be random disparate cards from different places, which can easily have random techno junk shoved into it too. Otto, yep, they gave up on having a coherent story and they want to show off scenarios they thought are fun, but they put no effort into those scenarios and they have multiple teams working at different angles. Like, how fucking hard is it to tell the people writing your story what your trailer looks like and what your actual cards are like? Why the fuck do they have the story writers writing completely in the dark where they have no idea what, and like, what the fuck? You designed the card, you designed the world. Take a minute and give the information to the fucking writer. And then after the story's written, have at least one person read it to see if it's fucking coherently connected, bro. It's meaningless. Here's a new villain. They barely have time to do anything villainous at all. Like Valgavoth, conceptually, should be epic. We see artwork where Valgavoth is throwing hordes at people. He just knocks fucking the Wanderer down with his wing and eats some rando. That's all he fucking does. Like, how are you supposed to be fucking hyped about that, bro? Oh, he got defeated, but not really. They just ran away and he's fine and he has loot. Okay, and? Why has loot been separated from Jason Vraska? Don't worry about it. We won't feel obligated to even be connected to this afterwards. Like the Kaido artwork where he's running from dragons. It's just shoved in because they're like, it's the Dragonstorm arc, so it's got to have dragons. And the author was told, you have to put this scene in with dragons. It added nothing. It added nothing. Yeah, Jay, there's no point in trying to learn the fucking magic story anyways. Doesn't matter. Kevin, him having loot means nothing. What do you think it fucking means? It doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. It means nothing. Jason Vraska having loot. It's huge! They can reset the multiverse! Oh, there's some... Oh, wait. Yeah, that's right. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. They took loot to Valgavoth's place, and then Valgavoth's like, I've got him now. And they're like, okay, whatever, bye. Who cares? We're off to show up randomly in some other set, maybe. Who gives a fuck? Right? So yeah, continuity's fucking donezo. It's random. Like they wrote for Thunder Junction, they told us, oh yeah, Ashiok took Ariete off of Eldraine specifically to help on Thunder Junction. No, Ashiok did not. Your own written story that is still up on your fucking website directly contradicts that, you lying fucks. She said, Ashiok was like, yo, I'm gonna make you a queen on another world, Ariete. That's the plan. Actually, what I meant was you're going to be part of a heist on fucking Cowboy Train World. What? You clearly didn't have that as an intention when you wrote the Eldraine story. Fuck you. There's no connection between any stories. How do people get cured from the Myco-Tyrant stuff? Hey, shut up. How do people get cured from Phyrexianism? Hey, shut up. That's what it all turns into. Fuck you, they did. Isn't that cool? Oh, the Phyrexian War Arc's gonna change so much and the stakes are real. Are they? Are they? And you're telling us there are stakes and you're drawing a picture of a stake on a piece of paper and going, this is a very real stake. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's flimsy. It's empty. It's nothing. It's nothing. Loot is the Jar Jar Binks of Magic. Loot can't be the Jar Jar Binks of Magic because Jar Jar had more of an impact on things. Loot isn't even an individual. Loot has no autonomy. Loot isn't a person. Loot isn't a character. Loot is a tool for them to sell as like marketing or whatever. Loot is just, oh, Jason Vraska have a goal they want to accomplish. We're taking Loot. Did you ask Loot what Loot wants out of life or anything? No, Loot's cool with coming with us and just being our kid now. Oh, okay. And then Loot ends up in Valgavoth's possession. Loot may as well be a fucking ham sandwich for all the autonomy that he has. Just a different person. It's my sandwich now. You gonna eat it? No, I'm just gonna hold it. It's just a bunch of people fucking handing off a ham sandwich to each other. That's Loot. It's empty bullshit, bro. It's just empty. Fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. For somebody who likes to fucking sink into the story and enjoy it. You know, like, it's fine if there are some plot holes. It's fine if there's some things that don't make sense. I will give a good story some leeway. Like, I watched the movie Time Lapse, and it's an interesting concept about a camera that takes a photo a day in the future, right? And so you get a fun story from the movie. There are some really glaring holes afterwards, though, where you go, but how would they not know this? You know what I mean? But ultimately, the story overall is good, and it seems like they put in effort. I don't expect flawlessness. I'm not an unreasonable man, right? But I expect something, some level of whatever. But Markov Manor, completely hollow. Thunder Junction, completely hollow, right? Bloomborough had a cohesive story and the world tied together, the trailer tied into it, the written story, the cards, and the trailer all actually come together to paint the same picture. And it makes sense. There may be some deviation from it, but not enough to actually ruin it. And Duskmourn, we're right back to dumb fuck nonsense. What was a Denzel movie that had a time lens? I don't know. But I might be interested. I really like movies that play around with time concepts, you know? So the idea of a camera that takes a picture a day in advance is pretty neat. It sucks a fat bag. It sucks a fat bag to see what Wizards has done with the concepts for Magic the Gathering overall. And it's very much Hasbro's fault because Wizards isn't allowed to stop for even a moment now. They have to constantly churn product, like forever. Forever. So that we can have a new set every like fucking month and a half now. If you took me back years ago and asked me, yo, would you be cool with a new set every 2 years? Or every 2 months, I should say? I'd be like, sure, why not? Because the sets were good. And it was the proper flavor. And things weren't complete fucking nonsense. But it's like, would you want a new set every 2 months? But like, there's no real effort put into making it make sense. And it's every set's got to be more powerful than the last set with more insanity. It's just like, what? Yeah, and we're going to focus super heavily on Commander. Wizards has realized they fucked up with their Commander plans, actually. What's the working title of my next video? Wizards backpedals on foolish Commander plans. That's the rough idea. That's the next thing I'm going to be talking about, unless some other news comes up. Thompson, Denzel Washington will be on Broadway soon for Othello. I like Denzel Washington. His movie Equalizer is fantastic. Ness, oh, you think the name of the movie is Deja Vu? I have no idea. I haven't seen it. Doomblade, you don't find Commander and fun anymore because there's too many broken cards? Well, that's how it works. That's one of the reasons Commander's fucked Magic so hard, is because Wizards is like, Commander's everything now. It's everything. So we got to make sure that we put cards in every set for Commander players. And how do we get them to play with them? We've got to make them insanely powerful, right? We'll just slap a million abilities on a card now. And card design is straight up all around Commander, right? So it's really fucked Magic up big time. It's part of what helped to fucking obliterate Standard. You had the pandemic setting the stage for it, and then Wizards going, got a great idea on how to host Standard. What if we make no products for fucking beginners to get into Standard and just go, you can buy Commander decks. No, but I want to play, your Standard format? Yeah. I won't buy a deck for that. No, buy a Commander deck. No, fuck you, right? Like, it's so stupid. Buy a Commander deck, dickhead. That's what everybody plays. Really? No, I guess not. We're missing out on money, and we've obliterated the Standard format, and now people just play it on Arena. Deja Vu is the name of the movie? A unique investigation team that uses experimental surveillance technology. All right. So what is it? Somewhat like the Minority Report? Is that the deal? They have a lens that can see exactly 100 hours in the past. That's funky. That's a funky concept. Jay, what the hell do I care about fucking Alchemy Masters? Like, I don't care what they do to Arena. Doesn't mean anything to me. Physical Magic means a lot to me. Arena is a convenient way to play some Magic if you want, but it's a far cry from real Magic in terms of how antisocial and self-centered it is, right? Like, in real physical Magic, most people, you know, aren't going to be fucking dickheads to the person across the table from them. They're going to have like some level of social awareness and interaction. But Arena is like, it's just about me. You don't matter. You're the AI that's playing the game against me right now. Go fuck yourself, right? Like, I don't care. I'll make you sit there forever. Your time doesn't mean anything. I am insulted by the fact that you're taking a win that rightfully belongs to me so that I can get rewards in the game. It's just, Arena is a race to the bottom of the worst kind of Magic, where the games last a couple of turns and nobody gives a shit, and you get none of the fun of interacting with a person. Jojo, see, it makes no sense. Anytime somebody tries to say they tried to kill Standard to drive people to Arena, then why the fuck would they be trying to revitalize Standard? Also, if Wizards wants not people to not have paper products, they could just stop making it. Like, do you know how much fucking money they make? Do you know how much money they make off of paper Magic? Fucking shitloads. Arena's a drop in the bucket in comparison. If Wizards was going to make more money by shunting people into digital, that's what they would have done, right? But that, not even fucking close. Not even close. One booster box costs more than almost everybody spends on Arena. There's no way. It's not logical to think they're trying to fucking screw up Standard to drive people online. That's not it at all. Grim, you're just getting into Magic. Any tips? Enjoy yourself. Have as much fun as you can. Don't listen to people who complain about it like me. Avoid all the people who aren't happy with it, because you don't need to deal with that shit. You know what I mean? Have fun. Enjoy yourself while you can. Don't waste too much money on it. Don't go too ham with the spending. But for real, enjoy every inch of the beginner experience, and don't let other people spoil that for you, right? Just because other people aren't happy with the game doesn't mean you can't be happy with it, right? Ness, yep, exactly. There's salty ropers, 100%. 100%. Nah, Jojo. They had you're absolutely wrong, bro. They had the fucking arrogance like this. This is what they thought they were going to get to do. It wasn't about taking people away from paper and getting them onto Arena. Wizards smoked all the crack and went, we'll keep everybody in paper and have them on Arena. You know? Both. That's what they thought they were going to get. All the money they were already getting from Standard and everybody on Arena. And they were like, we're going to be this huge esports thing. Like, all of it. All of it. They were out of their fucking minds. And when the esports shit fell apart, they went, we're going to turn Arena into fucking Hearthstone then. Fuck you. We're going to fuck up Historic. All this shit. So, yeah. It's way crazier than what you think. You think they tried to drive people onto this and this. They literally were out of their minds. They thought people will spend all their money on paper and digital. Nathan says that's an empty board more than halfway through. What the fuck, folks? That's how it goes, man. People aren't required to super chat. That's just the nature of the beast, right? The stream has sucked. That's why, Nathan. Everybody's just like, fuck this guy. I didn't even think about it until you brought it up, but you're right. You are right. It's a fucking travesty. It's a travesty. Grim, you got a Lost Caverns of Ixalan box because you like dinosaurs? Well, you get a lot of dinosaurs out of it. Have fun with it, buddy. Farky, play Goddess Story instead of Magic? No. No. Nathan, someone at work today told you the Duskmourn pre-release is tomorrow. Yes, you are correct. The Duskmourn pre-release is tomorrow. Not only is the board empty, nobody's hooked me up at Phoenix for the pre-release either. It's all crumbling. My empire is crumbling. This is the end of the fucking magic historian. The magic bitch historian. All he does is fucking complain. Actually, the last number of my videos have been pretty positive overall. And yet all the people who bitched about me making negative videos slamming on Magic aren't coming out to go, wow, I appreciate the positive video. I know that I fucking, I know that I asked, like, I know I specifically asked if you would make positive videos talking about nice things, and you fucking, you did, but I'm not going to watch or interact with it. So it's like, fuck you, clown face. Jojo, board dominated. There you go. Done with 269 in. All right, Jojo, you're lord of the board, bro. Oh, Nathan, hold on. Check my phone. Oh, Nathan, thanks, buddy. Thanks for the hookup for the pre-release. You fucking rule, bro. You rule. That's awesome. That's awesome because it's tomorrow. So, thanks, buddy. I very much appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. Also, Jojo, you get credit for not being a little bitch because there are some people who literally, if you just like, you know how I told you were wrong and how you didn't throw a fucking fit and go, fuck this place and fuck you. They're like, the internet is full of a bunch of people now who can't handle being told that they're wrong or disagreed with or whatever. And they grab it bad. So instead, you're lord of the board. You get respect for that. There's a movie with Emilio Estevez and Mick Jagger where time travelers snatch people just before they die to have their bodies used by future billionaires. What? When you know the name of it, tell me that one. That sounds interesting. Farky, do I think Magic would be better paper-wise if it followed more the Pokemon style of having codes and packs? Well, that would just make digital more accessible for people who are already paper players. I think Wizards is fucking stupid for not doing it, honestly. Like, if you've got people who are willing to buy booster boxes, they spent hundreds of dollars to buy a booster box. Give them, like each pack should have a code for a booster pack. But Wizards is too fucking greedy. They're arrogant. They're arrogant, and they believe that everything should be expensive for no real reason. They don't put more effort in. They put less effort in than ever and want more money. Nathan, yeah, buddy. Tomorrow night we'll be talking about the pre-release experience. I'll bring the kit that I got. We'll talk about the deck that I made. All that stuff. All that stuff. Thanks again, Nathan. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it. I'm getting hammered on the last few fucking videos. They did not do well, and the earnings on them are way lower than usual. So it's just like, it is what it is. It's funny because I was just like, I did some positive videos talking about new Magic cards, new secret layers, all that stuff. And the response has been fucking piss poor to it. But I said to myself, I was like, yo, I've made a lot of negative videos. Let's try doing something a little more positive. And I did. And it turns out people ain't nearly as interested. So it's like, cool. Well, I did it. I made those videos. I had a fine time doing it. I was fine with that. But now it's time to shit talk. Oh, Nest, do you guess it's called, is it Free Jack? I'm going to double check. Here. Oh, is that Anthony Hopkins as well? I fucking love Anthony Hopkins. Oh, funky. Okay, cool. Yeah. Nathan, you've been on the road for work for most of the last 3 weeks. You're not ditching your wife for the weekend just for pre-release. Oh, you got that family man vibe, bro. I can respect that. I like spending time with Carly too, and if I hadn't seen her for weeks, I'd just be like, that's okay. I don't have to worry about the pre-release. Miko, you got onto the Minecraft server. Zircon is the man. Nice. Nice. Break stop negativity sells. People like exciting titles. And the reality is most of the YouTube videos I watch have critical titles. So, break stop, you love watching me get hyped about stuff. Well, the good news is, if I am making a video where I'm talking hype about things, it'll just have a title that makes it seem like that's not the case. That's all, you know? Give it a title that can be interpreted like the way I've mostly been doing things. There's still things that I enjoy. If I fucking hated Magic and it was all miserable, I'd just be like, I'm out. I'm out, you know? Nathan, this is your first time on YouTube in the last 3 weeks? Wow. Well, not mine, buddy. Habanero, you think people are here for the shit talk on Magic because at this point they know the game needs and deserves it? Well, I have to admit as well, because I've made a lot of critical videos, my audience is naturally going to be more interested in critical videos, right? And there's a million people, like a new Secret Lair comes out, there's a million people making videos talking about that stuff. So there are a number of factors that are the reason that my last little batch of videos didn't do as well. And I accept the reality of that, and that's fine. I made that stuff. I'm good with it. I have no problem with those videos. And it is what it is. So it's all good. It's all good. Like, I couldn't go relentlessly positive about Magic anyways because I don't feel relentlessly positive. I feel like Magic has a lot of problems with it that need fixing, bro. You know? So I'm going to continue to talk about whatever I feel like talking about. And I felt like I needed a break from a bunch of negativity and some time to talk about stuff in a more fun manner. So the last 3 videos have me been talking about like different Secret Lairs and what I liked about them and stuff. I had a good time doing it, and still thousands of people watched the videos and enjoyed them. They have a much higher approval rating. Like the critical videos that I do can end up like 95% people like it, 92% of people like it. 92 is the low end of the scale. The positive videos that I did have a 98 to 99.7 level approval rating in terms of people enjoying them. So I know that they made a bunch of people happy, which is fucking sweet by me. I'm good with that. So there's tons of people who don't want to talk about the negative things going on with Magic, which is fine because not everybody needs to, right? I've been around a long time. I see the problems, and let's be real that I'm also good at being critical and shit talking. It's one of my fucking skills. I'm quite talented at it. I'm good at pointing out what's wrong in a way that's understandable. You know that I'm right, so it helps, you know? And it's cathartic for people who also feel the same way I do and can see what's going on. Fisher, you think that my videos are a good palate cleanser in contrast to people who bootlick for Wizards or make it a whole drama spiel? No problem, buddy. I'm glad you feel like I keep it real and enjoyable, because that's it. I make entertainment videos. The point is to let you know what's going on, and hopefully you're fucking entertained by it or whatever. I'm not interested in presenting things as they're not. So I'm not interested in pretending things are fucking crazy when they're nothing, and I'm also not interested in pretending like things are amazing when they're not. I actually liked the Ghostbusters Secret Lairs, right? And I think the Chucky Secret Lair is goofy fun, right? It's also fucking stupid, but it's goofy fun. It's like, whatever. It's Universes Beyond. It's not... Universes Beyond gets a little more forgiveness from me than, like, the other stuff, like Thunder Junction, Markov Manor, that's all in the actual Magic universe. I am more harsh on in-universe stuff. Miko, no, don't put my videos on repeat while they look. When I talk to you guys about how my videos are not doing well or whatever, it's not an attempt to get you to watch them, to manipulate the numbers, to boost the watch time, or any of that. It's just, you guys are my friends, and I talk about what's going on. It's nice to have people who will listen to me. It's totally fine. I've had a run of videos that they did below average, but that's below average for me. They're still viewed by thousands and thousands of people, which I'm happy with. And like over the long span or whatever, I did that little burst of positivity, which felt pretty good. And I'm like, okay, sometimes I feel like the pendulum swings too far in one direction. Magic 30 made me really negative, and I went really hard on Magic for a long time. And then I eased up, but was still being pretty critical. So I needed to shift things up for myself, right? So I did, and it's been clarifying. Ultimately, doing all of this means a lot to me, and I worry sometimes about it going away. Like, I'm very afraid of losing you guys and not getting to do this anymore. And it's not really a reasonable fear, because at the end of the day, even if a bunch of people leave, there'll still be people who hang out with me. I'll still get to do this. It may be a diminished version of what it once was, but it won't stop me from still being able to hang out with my friends and talk about what I want to talk about, you know? And I'm looking forward to branching out into more stuff. Over on Hatcher, I've got that movie review that's going on. And I really like it. I like that we're doing that kind of stuff. I'm so stoked that we're getting new fucking microphones that will improve the sound quality. And then it'll be a matter of figuring out the cameras and everything and going from there. I'm actually so hyped about the movie stuff that I've been considering whether it needs its own separate channel or anything like that. But I don't know. I don't know. You know? It's for now, I'm just going to leave the stuff on Hatcher. Hybrid, what was my highest point of positivity for Magic? My absolute highest point? When I started back in like 94, bro. 100%. 100%. But, like, if you mean on YouTube, I don't know exactly where I was most hyped. I had a lot of videos where I was happy and excited, and then it started to go more downhill. Like Kaladesh came along, and I really didn't like the helicopters and cars and stuff in Magic, and I made fun of it. I was just like, this doesn't feel like fantasy. You guys remember in Lord of the Rings when Gandalf drove a tank? And now Magic has changed so much that there's tanks and Gandalf in it. So Lord of the Rings being put into Magic doesn't bother me as much because it's the same kind of fantasy, but the other crap, it really tweaks my sack. So I found that irksome. The fire design changes around Throne of Eldraine really started to shift how they were like dealing with Magic. But once they said Magic's just Commander, casual is everything, we don't need any kind of coherence, and regular sets started to become like dumb wacky worlds. Like, they ruined Ravnica by shoving a bunch of detectives into it that they will never bring up again. That detective agency will never be used again in any sense. They just did it because they had artwork from the Capenna set because they were afraid people would be upset that there was police on Magic cards because of what was going on Twitter at the time. Like, the decisions that they make underneath it have fucked Magic up. But in terms of my most viewed, most positive video, I would say that'd be the video on Xancha finally getting a Magic card, where it's like, they finally made a card for Xancha. I think that video has like 70,000 views, you know? Master says, most Magic creators either have a Wizards of the Coast handler or a borderline personality disorder. I'm a nice change. I have my own disorder. Juglum, a lack of substance in the Magic lore definitely has an impact. I mean, the owner of the game store I go to, when I was there on Friday, he said to me, he's like, I figured out why Magic has been bad lately. And he told me, he's like, Markov Manor, Thunder Junction, Duskmourn. He's like, none of those are fantasy worlds. And I'm just like hearing him explain this like he was explaining to me how to walk. It's like, yeah, I've known this forever, bro. I've been fucking banging the drums on this shit for a long time. I have to say, it's super fucking satisfying to have made prediction videos like the next 3 years of Magic will be a nightmare, and people love to tell me I'm wrong. So you don't know what you're talking about. That's what they said when I made the video. Now when people see it, they're like, it's sad how right this guy is. It's even worse than he said it was going to be. A bunch of my old predictions and shit bang on because I have a logical brain and I can see what's going on. I pay attention to what Wizards says. I pay attention to what Wizards does. I pay attention to the subtext, and I'm always on your guys' side. I'm never on fucking Wizards' side against you guys, right? Because I'm one of you. I ain't some fucking random who's trying to build up fucking clout with Wizards of the Coast. I'm a dude who originally just made videos for the people who came to my game store, and this all happened by accident. So I basically just adopted all of you as part of my fucking clan, as part of my magical friend group. That's how I think about you guys, as my actual fucking friends. So for me, I ain't selling you fuckers out to Wizards. I ain't gonna fucking tell you to buy their shit, and like, I'm also not gonna tell you not to buy what you want. If you'll notice, I try and be really reasonable in terms of, I'll tell you what I think. I'll tell you what I think they're going to do. I'll tell you what I think it means, all of it. But I'll never tell you, don't buy this product. If you're buying this product, you're part of the problem. I have said that in the past. There was a brief period where I was really angry at what was going on with Magic, and I was blaming people for buying it and whatever. It's not a reasonable position. And I only held that position for a short window of time because I was livid about what was going on with Magic, and I had misplaced my anger. So the anger is solely directed at Wizards of the Coast. They sent me a secret layer to try and fucking bribe me into acting right. We'll send you a secret layer to preview. And I'm like, cool. I thought that meant they were cool with what I was doing. But no. That was you're going to straighten up and act right? This works with other people. Guess what, motherfucker? It doesn't work with me. You can't give me early access to a fucking secret layer and then think, oh, I'll only say nice things about you, because here's what you can give me to get me to say nice things about you. Fix your fucking shit. Stop treating us like idiots. Stop trying to fucking rob us blind. Fix your fucking card quality. Have respect for your product. Have respect for your fucking customers. And I will suck your dick all day long. I will make videos trumpeting the glories of Magic the Gathering. That's the deal. That's the deal. But until you give me what I want, get fucked. You can't bribe me into selling my friends out, fuckface. You know? Habanero Magic 30 was definitely peak Wizards of the Coast filth. Absolutely. Absolutely. And it put me on the warpath for like a fucking year and a half non-stop, bro. I was so angry and sad. It's like, Magic means too much to me. Let's be very real. Magic means too much to me, probably to an unhealthy degree. And I will admit that. I tell people not to identify too much with things outside of themselves, not to care too much about things outside of themselves that aren't other people. And yet here I am with Magic doing that, right? Jay, you were a kid going to the card shop for Pokemon cards? Well, you liked Pokemon when you were a kid. How were you supposed to know that Magic was the real deal? Right? Doomblade! Yeah, I deleted that rant. The problem is, like, you're fine. Let's be very clear, just so you know. People like you are fine. But rants like that is why... what am I trying to say here? Rants like that draw in the worst kind of people. And I like to be able to express myself. But every once in a while, I'll make a video or a live stream that draws way too many fucktards to me. And I don't want them. I do not want them. Because they are just awful. So I just go, you know what? Once I get a certain threshold of dickhead showing up because of something, get rid of it. Get rid of it. That's what I do. So it's gone. It's gone. For that reason. Because it drew in too many people I can't fucking tolerate, honestly. There's certain people who are just so fucking intolerable, you have no idea. Millmaster says, if I'm not making at least plus 40% EV off your recommendations, I can't super chat anymore. I wonder how many people who actually do Magic Finance get any support from people, because I feel like the people who are into Magic Finance mostly aren't going to hand any money over. You know what I mean? They're going to come to you, bitch at you when you're wrong, ridicule you, and take your advice when it's right, make money off it, and give you nothing. So... Nathan says, Mike is the great purple father of the sixth color of magic. That's right. That's right. Check it out right here. Conjurer of the sixth color of magic. That's always been tucked down there, bro. None of the new sets have an Ugin, Urza, or figure worth caring about. True. We're supposed to give a shit about Nico? Nico is a fucking caricature that they fucking created based on fucking political bullshit. Nico is a fucking garbage character, 100%, with no fucking depth. If you read the article about Nico's creation, there's virtually nothing about Nico's creation. There's nothing about what defines Nico at all. It's just pure garbage. Ball Falcon says, that speech is why we love this glorious man. Hell yeah, Ball Falcon! You've been around for a long time. Every once in a while, I think back to those chocolate bars from like a million years ago. I still remember like that first super chat when you were just like, ah! When you made your presence known. Nathan, you've sold a grand total of one Magic card, not what you'd call Magic Finance. I used to be in the business of selling singles. That was one of the things I did. I supplied the game store with singles. I hooked all kinds of different people up. I was like a hub of Magic singles. That was like a big thing. And I'm lucky that I ended up doing this instead, because Wizards has completely gutted the market. And they're just like, we deserve everything from all the secondary market dollars. And it's like, you're collapsing your own secondary market. You realize that. No, we're not, because we can prop it up by creating super special edition foils and serialized cards. That's not going to work in the long term, buddy. You're literally stealing from your players, and it definitely is a diminishing returns game. Splendor, you want to try and make an ETF out of cards? Good luck. Good luck. What up, Jay Reginball? How you doing, buddy? How's life treating you? I should care about Miko. Oh, fuck. Jojo, you did a super chat. You know what? Hatsune Miku. Oh, you caught Hatsune taking a shower, dirty business boy. You stop it now. Hey, you know, I'm going to do one for Nathan, too. I'm going to do one for Nathan because he
You're so rich. Make a Hatsugo. Nani?
You know what? One more. Because he sent that stuff over to the game store. I'm going to do...
Hatsune Miku, thank you for super chat.
I forgot that I wanted to do that for super chats because I talked about the Hatsune Miku secret lair in the video today, and each time I've done that, the stream that I did later that day, I used the Hatsune Miku super chat reward videos. Millmaster? Yeah, exactly. Power creeping after taking all the reprint equity from old cards is strong confirmation they know they can't depend on reprints. They thought they were going to make millions and millions of dollars off of Magic 30. That shit was such poison that I got contacted by channels with 9 million subscribers that were like, yo, Wizards of the Coast asked me to review their product, and I refused because it's garbage poison and whatever. And ultimately, I probably could have become friends with that channel, but the guy who runs it is a very normal individual, and I came across as a maniac in my emails. So he was just like, I'm not going to, no, that's cool. It is what it is. Hey, Naomi Fisher, super chat says, we bleed purple here. Hell yeah. Hold on, let me load up.
Oh, your money dick small, but Hatsune Miku do not mind. I'm used to tiny ones.
All right, you're low to the board. Thanks for the super chat, big boy. Nathan, you pulled the Force of Will from the VIP box of Double Masters. LGS owner sold it for you for $600. You called it store credit and it paid for your next few visits and pre-releases. That's pretty sweet, dude. And that's a good move too, because if you look it up, I doubt it's worth as much as it was, right? A lot of that stuff is like the hotness for the time and then quickly like falls off. And they've reprinted Force of Will so many times. Why is the bra not purple? You think I fucking bought that, motherfucker? Are you kidding me? That's Carly's, bro. That's fucking, that's Carly's. That's Carly's. Let me show you.
Oh, God. How do I... Oh, no. Oh, God. I'm not going to be stuck in this, am I? Oh, no. Oh, man, it's hard to breathe on that bitch. Whoo!
You know how restrictive that was, man? You know how restrictive that was? It's hard to breathe in that thing. Carly's fucking smaller than I am. Miko, start fucking super chatting. How about that? How about that, motherfucker? You telling me to make new fucking videos. You're not even super chatting. Shut your fucking mouth. Shut your mouth. Make more videos for me. Let me on the Minecraft server. Fuck you. Pay me, dickhead. How about that? How about that? You son of a bitch. Make more of them. Fuck you. I got 15 of them and none of them are for you, you fucking cheapskate. So of course I'm gonna use fucking Carly's bra for that shit. Are you kidding me? I'm gonna go and buy a fucking bra for this. No. No. Undoing clasps or hooking them up behind your back is such a chore. That's why I chose the sports bra. It was easier to get it on than it was to get it off. Oh. It's way easy to reach behind their backs and just boop and undo the bra. I got really good at that. Just do it in a split second to the annoyance of my girlfriends. Like, what? I just want to juggle them jugs, girl. Bugger, bugger, bugger. Man, like, in some ways, it's awesome. I get to be the fucking Magic historian. I get to talk about Magic. I get, like, the pre-release kits and early access stuff to look at and show you guys, which is really cool. I wish Magic was awesome, like as awesome as it used to be. That's like, the way they're making the game is the biggest problem. I'm still playing Magic on Arena, like, every day, because I like playing Magic, right? And I'm going to the pre-release tomorrow to play Magic. I just wish that, the game was in a better state, bro. Thompson Wells Super Chat says, I wish they would do a Byzantine Empire Universes Beyond with cards for each emperor, empress, and notable people. Give it enough time. Look at what happened with Assassin's Creed, right? You got the Cleopatra and who else? Socrates, you know? So if there's the right property that comes along, Wizards will shove anything and everything into Magic for a quick buck. So you never know. You never know, Thompson. Thanks for the super chat, big boy. You're lord of the board. Jess, real men can wear bras because they are their wives' bras. What? What? I mean, I get you're saying that you hold the jugs. I get that part. Nathan, did we get any new members on the Box of Glory lately? Yeah, actually. The most recent additions are Thompson, Jess, Finn, and Dominic, who defeated Adam Daly when Adam Daly sludged up out of the sewers. So Dominic is the newest. We've now started the wraparound. What? Such a rarefied list of people. Indeed. Indeed it is. These are the people who've made... If you've won Lord of the Board 5 times, if you've made it in the Box of Glory 5 times, then you get to be on the roll of Mega Glory. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Joe, you think the name is pronounced Socrates? Okay, Bill and Ted, you're bogus, bro. You're bogus. Jay, you're gonna send me a Borat mankini? Send it to me? Why wouldn't you just fucking show up and give it to me in person? Or just hand it to fucking Wayne? Unless plans have changed, me and him are supposed to go to that face-to-face event next week. Next week. Nathan just took so long because he is dealing with some real limitations, all right? Jess is on fucking disability, so he had to be very strategic with his board grabs. He would grab it, but then other people would take it, right? So he did the waiting in the weeds maneuver. So his getting on the roll took a bunch of work on his part. He couldn't just whip out a big fat... He can't pull the Nathan Bo Falcon fucking method of, check it out, fat stacks. He had to be like, waiting in the weeds with the stick, like, I'm ready, bro. I'm ready. Wha-bam! Right? Oh, speaking of being ready, I want to show you guys my notebooks. I got a bunch of... I had Carly pick me up a bunch of notebooks so I could be more organized. I got Creative Chaos. I've got a Rocket Ship book. I've got a No Worries book. I've got this crazy shiny art covered one. And then these two, which feel like variations of people's floors. Carly picked them all out. And then this crazy double notebook. Look, it's got a little boombox notebook, and then it's got a cassette notebook. Isn't that cool? Nathan, do we have a list of people at 4 entries? I have an overall list of everybody, but you can't get somebody else on the honor roll, bro. That was part of Jess's problem. You've got to get the 5th win yourself legitimately, right? The wins before that you can be helped with, but the 5th win, you got to cross the finish line yourself. Bam, bam, bam. Reg he's still going. He's doing a trade too. Got someone trading for a foil brainstorm. Nice. I assumed. He hasn't messaged me back saying it's not going. So we're gonna go up for the weekend, and I'm gonna try and do a live stream from my fucking phone. We'll see if my internet connection is actually, with the plan that I have, will actually allow for it. I was gonna originally test that in October, because I have to go to Toronto in October, but now that we're going up instead. Hey, Millmaster! Bro, you just resolved the fucking problem I had in my mind. People have been telling me there was a problem with gifted memberships, and they weren't working. And, like, even just last night we had that issue. So, you just took a worry off of my plate. Thanks, big boy! Who'd you gift it to? Oh, Ned the Barbarian. Good choice. Not that you chose it, but still, good choice. Millmaster, he's a barbarian. Of course he's going to be good with knives and axes too, right? What? Oh, Fisher, what? The comic shop had a mint inbox Soundwave MP3 player? Did you get it? That's so cool. That's so fucking cool. Soundwave is awesome. Oh, I'm jealous, man. I'm jealous. My watch acts like an MP3 player, which is neat. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I really like the note. Where'd I put the cool notebook? Oh, it's done. I'm tripping out. It's here under my phone. This one's the coolest. This one is the coolest. It transforms too? What? Oh, man. Oh, man. Speaking of micro SD cards, I got a good one for my GoPro. So I'm going to take the GoPro with me to the face-to-face event. And we'll see how that goes. We will see how things turn out. I still got to get more practice at remembering to record stuff when I'm at events, honestly. Because I'm going to the Grand Archive Championships and I'm supposed to do a video about that. Jess, your phone is better than an MP3 player because you can keep listening to this when you go to the store. True. True. MP3 players can't let you join live streams. Man, that's cool. A Soundwave MP3 player. That's dope. Yeah, I really like this notebook. It's silly. It's a fun little concept. What, does this top part not have its own back? Oh, it counts as this is the back. Okay. All right. Yeah, I want to get more organized, and I need more notebooks for that, honestly. Jay, what are the Grand Archive Championships? Oh, it's a game called Grand Archive, and it's a championship event for that. I've been sponsored, not by the company, by an individual who loves Grand Archive, who wanted me to go and be a part of it. So he had been sending me, because I told people, if you want me to get into a game, you got to send me that stuff. I don't have the money I want to spend on the hobbies I already have, and there's zero chance I'm spending any money on a new fucking card game. It ain't happening. So if you want me in, you got to get me in. So he took it seriously, and he sent me fucking booster boxes from multiple different sets, starter decks, all of it, like a bunch of Grand Archive. He got me into it. I actually tried it out with Phil. We played it, and the game has a reasonable level of complexity. It's stolen a bunch of great mechanic concepts from Magic and everything, so it's a fun game. Like, I actually enjoy playing it. But I also am a complete noob who is going to get stomped at the championship. But that's okay, because it's a sponsored thing, and the idea was just to get me out there and have me talking about it, right? So I'm looking forward to that event. Yeah, Jess, yeah, you know what, man? The whole wireless headphone things, I use them too, but sometimes I do wonder. I'm like, are they going to say years from now these have negative health repercussions? Oh, well, they're going to say that about a bunch of shit, right? All the plastic and everything. Previous generations had fucking lead in the water. Now we got plastic and microbeads, you know? All that stuff. But yeah, it's dope. I get to go to the pre-release tomorrow, and then next week I'm going to the face-to-face event where I might even have my own table set up. We'll see how it goes. I'm not 100% sure because I left all that up to Wayne. He's the one talking to them, and I don't know if that's all been sorted or not. So I may have a table and a sign. I may not. Either way, I'm going to go and hang out. They used to pay people to attend, and when he talked to them, they said that they couldn't afford me, but I'm not looking to be paid because if I'm paid, that sets up a certain level of obligation. Like if they just give me a table with a sign and I'm just hanging out or whatever, you know, and they just give me some like free pizza or whatever, then I can come and go as I please. I don't really feel like I have any obligation. People who are there who are happy to see me, it's like, hey, whatever. I can play some cube with people, talk, do whatever. But I can leave and do whatever else I want and not feel like I have to be there. If I was paid, then I would definitely feel like there's an obligation to be there for X amount of hours and make sure I interact with enough people. It would change the nature of the setup. So I'm 100% fine with not being paid. And obviously, you know, being told that we can't afford you is a nice little ego stroke for me. Because I'm cheap. I'm... Jess, I didn't read a story that talked about the brains being 5%, like a 0.5% plastic, but I did see it in passing. Millmaster macro beads. Oh, the kind you stick up your butt. You pull them like a fucking ripcord, like you're starting a chainsaw. I feel like I read a story about that in a Maxim magazine, like decades ago, about somebody's girlfriend wanted to play with the balls, so popped them in, and then didn't know you're supposed to pull them out slowly, so just fucking yanked and made a horrible mess. Oh. All right, my friends. Thanks for coming and hanging out. It has been a very chill stream indeed. Tomorrow, we'll do it over on the main channel. We'll be doing a we'll talk about my pre-release experience, and tomorrow night will be a wheel night as well. All right? So, thanks for coming. Drive safe. Don't kiss any goats on your way through the parking lot. Try not to suck any dicks on your way through